sports. They're more than just games.
Students who are more involved in their schools and through either athletics or after-school clubs tend to make healthier choices for themselves and feel connected to the community.
If you were to look at the data around academic performance and attendance with our student athletes, they are at the top of the scale when compared to the rest of the population.
Sports can change lives. In 2003, the Education Foundation for Ben Lapine Schools made it their priority to ensure all middle and high school students have the opportunity to play regardless of their family's financial situation. And the Activity Fee Scholarship was born.
I just don't know what we would do without it.
The scholarship is simple. If you qualify for free or reduced lunch, you qualify for the scholarship. The current fee to play a high school sport is $100 per season per sport. Play 3 sports, you're looking at $300 for the year.
And we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity. There's about 40% of the students in the Ben Lapine School District are served under free and reduced meals, and some schools are as high as 80%. And so anytime that we can make an impact for those students and those families and enrich our community, it works for everyone.
8,000 scholarships later, and 2 Olympic gold medals later.
Everyone knows Ashton Eaton. He was a recipient of the participation in the Activity Fee Scholarship Program when he was out in Lapine and then of course at Mountain View High School.
And the Activity Fee Scholarship Program is stronger than ever.
It has a huge impact in the Ben Lapine School District, but I think a giant impact down here in Lapine. We have a lot of students that are free and reduced that really couldn't afford to pay those participation fees, and the Ed Foundation raises funds to allow those kids to play by picking up those fees.
At Lapine High School, the percentage of students that receive the scholarship is north of 60%.
For our school, it's incredibly important. It brings kids who would maybe not be able to play to be able to participate. And they really want to, but it takes the stress off of the entire family.
These are the faces of basketball, football, baseball, golf, wrestling, softball, track, soccer, volleyball, and more at Lapine High School. 23 student athletes. Now imagine 14 of these kids not able to play their sport at their school because the cost is too high. I don't want to imagine that, and the Ed Foundation is ensuring I don't have to.
Makes you think back to how important sports were in high school and middle school.
Yeah.
They were just a huge part of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Matt Montgomery, their principal, said, and the Education Foundation, Michelle there was saying, they find that, in studies that these kids excel more, or some kids that may have slipped through the cracks and school wasn't for them, it keeps them in there because
Totally. Keeps them
they find a
engaged.
team and they get involved with their team and more school spirit and all that good stuff. So good job to the Education Foundation for Ben Lapine Schools for getting this done. 8,000 kids since 2003 have received this scholarship.
That's pretty awesome.
Big numbers.
Pretty awesome.
Great
So
stuff.
I got to ask, when you go to Lapine High School, do they still call you Principal Lindstrom?
I was
or...
still dishing out some detention. Kids were very respectful of their
I'm sure they were.
ex-principal. Actually, when I walked in, they said, I thought we got a restraining order so this guy wouldn't come back. What's he doing here? No,
You love that place.
I love it down there.
Yeah.
Love those guys. Great staff, great kids.
That's good stuff.
Eric, thanks. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.